Arthur Marara is an award-winning attorney, author, business and transformational speaker. Hey Arthur, good morning.
Hey, Zurise Abina, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Lovely, you're glowing today. Nabokupa compliment.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I guess maybe you like my no makeup face.
I think I like that.
Okay, so we're talking about the power of privacy in a world where everybody wants to show what they're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? We never actually had this problem like to this magnitude. But because of social media, the world is becoming a global village. You actually know what's happening 20,000 kilometers from here. So why is it important for you to actually live a private life? And by living a private life, I'm saying you need to know what to disclose and not necessarily what to disclose. So a number of people, they don't know that. They say everything. That's why a number of people by now, you already know the look of their bedroom. You know what their kitchen looks like. You know Potiano Bikira. You know everything about their life. Everything is out there. You can go to Ningi. Everything comes out, including the scandals, including the heartbreaks, including the disappointments. Everything is out there.
Yeah.
So I think we need to begin to have these conversations and seriously more to understand why it is actually important to have certain things private. I'm going to give you 6 or more reasons why it's very, very important for you to live a life that's private. I'm going to start with reason number 1, Weekend. Not everyone is your friend.
Even your friends.
Even your friends, not everyone is your friend. And let me tell you this. A number of times we think people like us, people cheat, and don't be fooled by the numbers on your socials. Those are not all your friends. There are people right now, Weekend, who are simply following you to look for opportunities to attack you.
Monitoring spirits.
Monitoring spirits, monitoring lizards.
Yes.
There are people right now who are just hanging around your Facebook, your Instagram, just to see it is their consistency between what she was looking like last time and now, so that one bona shanda. And you see, a number of the things that are being used to attack us, these are things that we voluntarily give away.
Also, we equip our enemies with
our
information.
Enemies. We equip our enemies with information. Weekend, right now, a number of people you already know Kupi, I don't drive which type of car, what's their favorite food, Vanaga Rudiza Kupi, Vanaga Figure Info Mipi, Vanaga Rotagro, what time? That not only becomes a violation of privacy, your own privacy, but you're even exposing the people who are in your life to people who ordinarily have no business in your life. So Weekend, not everyone is your friend. And one of the points that I always make, Weekend, the moment someone begins to ask you, who is your husband, I have no business asking you that question. Because the people who are close to you, they know the answer. The moment you ask me, do you have children, it means we're not that close, so you have no business asking me that. Because
it's none of
the
your business.
People who are close to me, Weekend, they know the answer. The people who are close to me, they know what I like for food. The people who are close to me, they know where I hang out. The people who are close to me, they actually know what's really happening in my life. So the moment you begin to say, that's where we miss it. So a number of times we make the mistake of actually thinking that everyone likes you. No, they don't. They don't. As a matter of fact, a majority of people, they don't even like you. And don't think simply because people are hanging around you, they like you. No, they don't necessarily like you. So a number of times the problems that we're experiencing in life is because, number one, we trust you too much. And after we're trusting too much, when we don't have a business to trust too much, we reveal too much. And this is the reason why I think this statement makes a lot of sense. Not many people have suffered because they kept something private. Many people suffered because they revealed too much.
Okay.
They revealed too much. As a matter of fact, Vikendi, we all have fights. I know Siana, but everyone entering my fights. So right now, someone is really dying to be Vikendi. But if I give you the Vikendi life, you run away. Everyone has got their own fights. But why is it you think that Vikendi has no fights? Because she doesn't tell you. She doesn't disclose everything to everyone.
Yeah.
And because of that, you know what? She actually has got an opportunity to fight her own things in a private.
And win in private.
And win as well in private. So right now, we've got a generation where we usually think, so you have to tell the rest of it, so tell the rest of the world.
They need to know.
This is the problem.
You're trying to prove a point, guy.
Exactly. So this is the reason why no, this is what I wanted to do, but from nowhere, because mumwe munhu ari kutokunzwa anotoziva 1 or 2 person vari kushanda naye, and they are going to go and supply information you never expected to be supplied, and the next thing, one text message away chanzi no weekend that trip to Germany tamboisa on hold, but next week unoza kunoona akato Germany.
And you know, what you're saying is so real. Sometimes we overestimate, how principled people are.
No, they are not.
They don't care. You'll be shocked. Was it necessary that call to talk you down? I don't think you're thinking I was just sharing.
And this is the point, Vikendi.
And sometimes you never find out.
You never. In fact, Satan, the devil is at work. So this is the reason why, vegan, you need to realize there's power in privacy. What people don't know, they can't fight. People fight because we make it known to them. This is what's happening in my life currently. This is what I'm looking at doing currently. And the next thing, we make it easy for people to fight us. By the way, right now, Zorita just says right now, there is someone that you're already offending right now. And guess what? One of the persons you're actually offending, they're even tuned in. They're even streaming on Facebook right now. And don't ever think simply because you go to the same church, someone will like you. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I want you to notice one thing. When Jesus was betrayed, he wasn't betrayed. Never. It was someone who told you, I should have I don't know. One of you guys, I should have Judas. No, Diani. So we need to understand that not everyone is your friend. And I'm saying this statement is really painful because some of the worst forms and some of the worst sources of betrayal are not very far away from you.
Yeah.
They're very close to you. You know, Joseph, we usually celebrate the story of what happened with Mary, blah, 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 how he saved the nation. But Joseph was never sold into slavery by strangers. He was bought by strangers. But there was someone who made an offer. No, but do you know why they ended up selling Joseph? Because until conscience, but guys, it's one of us. But agenda meda. Why? Because
preempt.
It's going to be bright. It's not with your future's bright. It's the question of whether or not they're currently able to handle it before it manifests. Because when it manifests, there's no problem. But before it manifests, don't always think everyone is capacitated to handle where you're going. Not everyone can handle what your future looks like. This is the reason why people are fighting you, the reason they're fighting you. In terms of level, because they're even very senior to you. In terms of mari, in terms of being well up, but Arukutoshaya hope, Aripam beda pa Simeon 6,000 years. Arukutotaza Urara hope, Pambedo with 6,000, fight a weekend, Arapambedo with $300. Because not everyone is your friend. And once you know that weekend, you know Kubatsira, could it before Wakandang with picture so. And ask yourself, is this really necessary? Can I share? Guess what? We can actually do my family groups that are more intimate. Guys, I'm leaving for Dubai. I'm leaving for Dar es Salaam. I'm leaving for Kariba. I'm leaving for Nyanga. To Foniran. Get what I'm saying? Why is it nowadays it's even easier to be there on the weekend? What's what reason? Yeah, me and my entire family on holiday. I know we are mad. It is a jump. Guys, we really need to do a proper picking list because that's a banana moon. Holiday. So
got a message saying my father needs to hear this. He's ever telling people but my achievements about my achievements, but do
you know what? I'll tell you one thing. Sorry to say this. Weekend could never know family or not or do you know kuna mwa munatori willing to go back in a rich way you don't go there way to be on brand to nora cuz no but for to unyika nemsoro and what is a weekend is dark but for to nyika imimi madak and something road ndinyike so that is a weekend is really dark. Why is it munangani my prospects are both for a visa all of us are don't dark? I'm my process that bo. Zoto mna ifano next week mobe zapo ungana zokukuma. The next thing goes on no mkomo chango mga chinzwa gwirikwiti. Next thing achada. Next thing as anga to where so viri varango ta puncture ngo achada maybe it's a sign. These things are real. These things are real. That's why tell people about the promotion after you've been promoted.
Yeah. Signed and sealed
Signed and
delivered.
sealed. Can I signed and sealed? What one positions? What was put on newspaper? That's we can confirm. It's okay because we can. Let me tell you this, and this is the reason why once posted on our page, let's normalize praying Vikendi. We are at war with people who don't even know what they want with us. Kunemun right now, they don't even know, but they've made it their business just to fight you. For the sake of fighting. Do you know why those people are so dangerous? Because they are willing to put in everything to just fight you for the sake of fighting you. There's someone who really finds offense in you being you. There's someone who finds offense in you being alive. I want you to notice one point which I've always made. You've ever noticed one thing, and sorry to say this. Kuti, ukona nona matter what you fight and so. Unotumbofungo da meno. Ukona ma pastors, anotara in tongues.
Yes.
In tongues, my bishop antara in tongues.
Fight I know
Machi fightana kunzno ada promoter ada in this particular place so and they'll do all sorts of maneuvers just to frustrate you. That person, that very same energy one.
Ziriko.
If you ever notice ukushanda company no 10 but the level of toxicity inochikisa. You can't even trust him from kitchen. You can't even trust the food that's coming from your kitchen. Right now, why is it a number of people weekendi? You actually carry a lunchbox. Not because kubasa kuna food iriko, but you don't trust the source. Munanto chena chisa makeup weekendi. Chena chisa makeup. Achto nuira zwakanaga naka but andro chisa. Why? Because not everyone is your friend. And what you realize is, you know, kubatsira and it will protect you from a lot of trouble. Because you are fighting people sometimes vastomborna any clarity as to what they want in your life. And secondly, some of the worst fights, weekend, they are undeclared fights. It's rather better as what na weekend takanitsanapa 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right. Because no treat her with respect. But weekend to sekera na babas. But kana wakumba azawage. We don't even talk per phone. But anochikisa weekend. Muna anokutarisa every day. They smile at you and they are ready to finish you.
Those are more dangerous. Because you don't see it coming.
You don't even see it coming. Right now as I'm speaking, my church poison. I
was hearing a story this pastor this church. I'm going a birthday.
Yeah.
Like a baker of my cake near these women. So Anzi luckily had a dream. Then would dream she had zoti cake and omira mushi.
Baba. Exactly. So our actually know the collateral damage. But you will no go to remission. No, but come on. Once you understand that not everyone is a friend, Zidzira to keep certain things private. Zidzira to keep certain things private. It helps you. It protects you. And not only does it protect you, right now kunevanu fight because they couldn't reach you. Kunevanu fighter because they couldn't get to you. And once you understand that, it helps you keep certain things private. Yeah, so once you understand that, it's very important. You know, I posted something on Ogaita Hashtag on social media, on Facebook, where I was saying, not everyone network is your friend.
It's so true.
Get paid and
go home.
Full stop. Wenda kumba. Can also no trust us today because people are suffering after a number of times the things that were called confidential were leaked by people who were trusted at one point in time with that information. Do not cause everything about my life weekend. You go out here with me. But one day, you know, into the other side, and you begin to volunteer every dirty, every nasty detail about my life that I told you because I wanted to stay sane. This is the level of society that we live in. And the sad part, I not to vura that gift. Everyone looks innocent. But it's the other side that shows how guilty they are. So remember, not everyone is your friend. Number two, the most important benefits of keeping a private life, you don't owe anyone an explanation.
Yeah, trying to prove a point.
This is the tragedy of Zimbabweans. Hauna chino. Hauna chino. right now driver moti yakukumbira because you don't prove a point elsewhere. Last time wakatora picture pamota isiri yako ukatanga utora God has done it, God is doing it, God is chi pressure. A number of us tirikurarama pressure, and guess what, the pressure is sending us to do foolish things. A number of people right now, they're in debt because of pressure. I was doing a case some time ago when I owe 24,000 USD rent. I buy $2,000 a month. 2,000. I don't go to a particular side of Samora just to be able to tell people address on the E, but things are not happening. But the moment we can understand that you don't owe anyone an explanation, that's the glory of privacy. Am I saying which 2 rooms? No, because you know where you're going. But don't destroy where you're going simply because you want to prove a point that things are happening in courts now. And the reason why many people are not actually going to go far is because we're obsessed with trying to manage an impression and a perception. And guess what? There's a difference between reality and perception. Instead of working on changing the reality, we're busy trying to work on preserving and managing a perception. This is the reason why I'm Zimbabwe weekend. Name a broke celebrity. Why? Because to not manage a perception. Anyway, you can be a musician, it's okay. Apana bonganzi watenga moto anodhura. Famba ni makombi. Famba ni makombi. Kana zvanetsa pina mushika mshoma. But varudza kutora kuti weekend usakurumidza kufira mahara. But why is it we end up doing foolish things? Because we have put our lives out there. Ma video yedu to shoot mdzibazana. We've put our lives elsewhere. The next thing, I'll start through a video. The next thing, without managing perception. This is serious. My real life stories. Good. Don't be under pressure to explain yourself to anyone. This is the reason why. Exactly.
You know, there are other friends, but they're able to pay a company or something.
Right now, I know people. Schools 4.5. Do you know why? It's a benefit to a company. So when I benefit, I don't want to choose the premium schools.
Yes.
Made no bad on a company, Garden no bad on a company. Entertainment is paid for the company. Netflix is paid by the company. Everything is paid, including newspapers, the money else. Iwewe, how na kana chunu, changore na che naro. Wada kukumpita ne munu arakupuwa zwinis because of the position that they are in. You are going to indispose yourself. You are going to kill yourself. Ndopandiri chamwari chimbomira kutaura zvakawanda izvi kana udyiwa nemadora vakuru vakataura kuti nhumbu mukadzi mukuru haitauri chayadya zvino iwewe madora eating snacking to naturals, snacking to traditional, doing fine, it's even good, it's even healthy. Ndosaka uri kukwara. And one of the reasons your privacy in this generation of social media is your mental health. Why is it our public figures are going to depression? Because tataura zvakawandisa. The next thing, bay, zvaramba kushanda. Eso husband arikuita mashura. Kudai so, maybe zinongo kusumukira kahwani. Kana zausumukira kahwani. Vana wakangano tinozwa wakambotudza pa social media.
Kutika you're happy.
Wakambotudza kuti you're happy going there. If you're not living like this, please pray again. Deepen your prayers and so forth. Sometimes people make you feel bad. Preserve your mental health. Weekend it. Sometimes learn to switch off the camera. Sometimes learn to take photos for your own consumption. For your own consumption. You have to one day weekend. Go through your photos. See how blessed you are. See like, wow, this was amazing. It's therapeutic. But the moment you always feel the urge to share with the world, to share with people that you don't know, that's a sign that you need help. And be careful about people who talk too much on social media, trying to display the things that they claim to own. Usually it's a sign of distraction from the real issues. Weekend. That's not 1 minute. But on a marriage age of weekend, I have no point to prove.
They don't have.
You don't know a Facebook account. Every day they're controlling their life. Your life. I have a Facebook account. I have a Twitter. I have a TikTok. I have to my dance. So they're killing it challenge. I told that time here.
They're working. They're busy.
But they are controlling your life every day. They have no points to prove.
Real money.
Real money doesn't talk. It's the noises. If you tell people to rimbinga, akuna mbinga not on rimbinga. It's like a pregnant woman trying to convince people that they're pregnant. Whew, I want this more organized.
Come on.
Yes, so it's at Arthur Marara on the social media platforms, plus 263780055 Send us a message. You can join our groups for free on WhatsApp. Timbo Batsrana, Kumbo's and these real conversations. This is Arthur Marara. You'll be fine.
What a session. Benefits of privacy. You can go watch it, share it with someone. A shot in the arm, just what the doctor ordered, with advocate Arthur Marara. It is the Morning Galaxy Star FM. Check your time with mine, 10 o'clock. Time for the news.
This is Zimpaper's Radio.